Yes, yeah, sir.
At the outset, let me thank Acumentis having called me over here, talk over here for the World Heart Day. And you know what's happening is we have a lot of days. World Heart Day, World Hypertension Day. Today is World Hypertension, and you have World Diabetic Day. So many days are there. Mother's Day, then a Wife's Day, and so many things going on and so on. So we are today in the World Hypertension Day. So people wanted me to talk on hypertension and heart disease. What is there? Very common over here. So many get heart attacks. So many are suffering from hypertension. Now let us go to those slides and find out how we can go about it. Yeah. What is heart disease? Heart disease basically will be a person suffering from either heart attack or hypertension, and many other things are there. Even pacemaker related problems are also related to heart disease. Then by birth, if somebody has got heart, it is also called as heart disease. So let us go ahead with heart disease. Times of India, there was an article that was very young man developing heart attack. Or there are a lot of studies which they conducted, and they found that in urban cities, there are a lot of people who develop heart problems at a very young age. So this is what was come in the paper. Staring at a killer lifestyle epidemic. Now this is some lifestyle disorder giving rise to either heart attack or hypertension. High risk cardiac patients have been noted that
पहले अप्रैल से नवंबर का टारगेट बोलो.
many years ago,
634.
60 years ago, people died of undernutrition and malnutrition and various other epidemics, like a pandemic which is going on, that is corona. There are a lot of other epidemics and pandemics which we had faced in about 50, 60 years. So those days, people used to die of malnutrition and undernutrition. Today, we die of overnutrition, which causes hypertension and heart problems. Thane doc gets 15 under 30 cardiac patients in 45 days. Somebody had reported that there are a lot of patients who came with cardiac problems who are less than 30. Now, in a span of 6 weeks, we found so many people having this. So, what are the risk factors? Smoking, high blood pressure, diabetes, or high cholesterol and obesity. Now, many years ago, we were like this. Then slowly, we went on. We were sitting in a chair and watching TV with the remote on. Formerly, people used to get up and go and put on the TV. That is not the case now. People sit at one place and then they watch movies and all those things. Everything is remote control. Then government used to be run by remote control. Risk factors for coronary artery disease. Something is called as fixed and other is modified. Suppose person is aging, then you get male sex is still there, but still nowadays the age has come down. Males and males get heart attack in the age of 40, 45. Family history. Family history is if somebody's father, mother gets heart attack at the age of 40 or 45. That is called young age. And the children should be very careful. Right from birth, lifestyle, and see that they do proper exercises and check themselves regularly. Modifiable means if you stop smoking, definitely your risk of heart attack and hypertension goes down. Also restrict the oil intake in their food. So half kg.
हमको एक आदमी कोई और हमको कल बोला था, वो ट्राई कर रहे थे कि रूबन का नाम ये ऑर्गेन इधर से उधर करने में भी
Obesity, children who are obese. And initially, when you see a chubby child, you take the child for all that competition, the child wins prizes. But if the child continues to remain obese, This is the time when child will start getting hypertension. Hypertension is again modifiable. If you control your hypertension, at least your risk of heart attacks. Tobacco and alcohol have to. If you are diabetic, control your diabetes, control your sugars, and be proper in your diet and take medications regularly. Cholesterol, high cholesterol diet causes heart problems and hypertension. Obesity, fatty food, all these things give rise to all these problems. And even you can see here watching television, as I told you, which will have a lot of problems. You don't get up, you just sit at one place and start eating crap thing over there continuously. If you're smoking and all, that also is bad for heart. So avoid alcohol and tobacco smoke and other forms of tobacco. I say that tobacco in any form is dangerous. Chewing tobacco, sniffing tobacco, or eating tobacco, anything, or smoking tobacco is dangerous. What is hypertension? High blood pressure. Don't think hypertension is a disease. It is not at all communicable disease as such. These are all non-communicable diseases. So one should not be afraid. If I get hypertension and I go to the office and touch somebody, he will get hypertension. That is wrong. एक आदमी को जिसको ब्लड प्रेशर ज्यादा रहता है, वो उसका एक बीमारी नहीं रहती. इट इज जस्ट तुम्हारा रीडिंग्स जो हाई रहते हैं, इट कैन बी ब्रॉट डाउन विद मेडिकेशंस एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स. बराबर दवाई लेने से ब्लड प्रेशर कंट्रोल हो सकता है. ब्लड प्रेशर क्या है? ब्लड प्रेशर इज द force of blood pushing against the walls of your blood vessels. Sphygmomanometer is the instrument used to measure blood pressure. आप डॉक्टर के पास जाते रहेंगे तो मर्क्यूरी apparatus रहती है, and this is what manometric measurement of blood pressure. Mercury slowly is getting banned. Mercury poisoning एक चीज दिखाई दिया है यूके में, तो इसके वजह से mercury slowly is getting out. So you will get all these digital monitors measuring blood pressure. Increase in blood pressure above the normal values is called hypertension. So somewhere like blood pressure more than 140/90, that is okay. But आजकल तो 120/80 के ऊपर रहेगा तो भी ब्लड प्रेशर माना जाता है. And जिसको ये जरा हायर लेवल पे रहती है तो उनको हम लोग वार्न करते हैं, बाबा आपका प्रेशर आस्ते आस्ते बढ़ रहा है तो आप कंट्रोल कीजिए. Types of hypertension. Essential. This is what is commonly seen in the elderly patients. Old age में जो आता है, 90% of them will have blood pressure. That's called essential hypertension. And no underlying cause. यहाँ blood pressure मध्ये त्यांना काही cause नसतं. काही तुम्ही कितीही शोधा, त्यांना just blood pressure असतं. बाकीचे काही रोगच नसतं. बाकी काही टेस्ट केलं तरी सगळं नॉर्मल येतं. So that is essential hypertension. And today what we see, छोटे मुलं 25-30 working for IT companies and getting stressed out, they have this blood pressure. Their pressures are high, and you investigate at them thoroughly. काही निघत नाही why their blood pressure is high. And then another thing is secondary hypertension, where there is a cause for hypertension. Cause means some cause is there. Either he has kidney problem, he has got some endocrine problem like hyperthyroidism, hypothyroid, thyroid problems, obesity. All these things can give rise to secondary hypertension. Other things where one can have hypertension is sleep apnea. अपन सुने रहेंगे कि कोई आदमी लोग घोरते हैं ना, बहुत खराटे लेके सोते रहते हैं. Suddenly they get up in the middle of night and then they go for taking deep breaths. This is called sleep apnea. Or drug-induced or related causes. Drug-induced, some people take medication unnecessarily, maybe painkillers, maybe steroids, or maybe sometimes to avoid sleep, some people take stimulants that cause blood pressure. Chronic kidney disease, गुर्दे की बीमारी, किडनीच्या त्रासामध्ये ब्लड प्रेशर वाढतो. म्हणून जे ज्यांना किडनीचा त्रास असतो त्यांच्यात आपला रक्तदाब वाढलेला असतो. Primary aldosteronism is an endocrine problem where aldosterone levels are high and it causes blood pressure. Renovascular disease, जैसे हार्टचे रक्तवाहिनियां असतात, दिल के जो रक्त अपने खून की नलियां रहती है, जिसको हम कोरोनरी आर्टरीज बोलते हैं, ऐसे ही किडनी के भी रक्त नली रहते हैं या आर्टरीज रहते हैं, उसमें समझो ब्लॉकेड आ जाता है तो ब्लड प्रेशर बढ़ता है। क्रॉनिक स्टेरॉइड थेरेपी, स्टेरॉइड एंड कुशिंग सिंड्रोम, जिसको क्रॉनिक नी जॉइंट प्रॉब्लम रहती है या जिसको अस्थमा रहता है, डॉक्टर्स प्रिस्क्राइब स्टेरॉइड। स्टेरॉइड से इमीडिएट रिलीफ आता है, तो कंटिन्यूसली लेने से ब्लड प्रेशर ज्यादा रहता है। Pheochromocytoma, coarctation of aorta, thyroid and parathyroid disease, these are other causes of secondary hypertension. Warning sign of blood pressure. Blood pressure is one condition where patients have no symptoms. किसी मरीज को ब्लड प्रेशर जब भी रहती है कोई सिम्टम्स नहीं रहती है, जस्ट चेकअप को जब भी जाते हैं या यहाँ पे आप कंपनी ज्वाइन करते हो रहेंगे तो आपकी मेडिकल होती रहेगी, तभी मेडिकल ऑफिसर जब भी आपका ब्लड प्रेशर देख रहा होगा, ब्लड प्रेशर हायर रहता है तो ही विल टेल यू योर ब्लड प्रेशर इज हाई। और बिफोर द इलेक्शंस मेनी पॉलिटिशियंस होल्ड हेल्थ चेकअप कैंप्स, उसमें ब्लड प्रेशर पाया जाता है या डायबिटीज चेक किया जाता है। ये दो चीज चेक करते हैं, ब्लड प्रेशर म्हणून ते ब्लड प्रेशर वाढलेला मिळाल्यावर मग पेशंट धावत येतात डॉक्टरकडे, माझा बीपी वाढलेला आहे। और ब्लड शुगर जेव्हा रॅन्डम चेक केलं जातं या कॅम्प्स मध्ये तर कळतं की आपल्याला डायबिटीज आहे। सो ब्लड प्रेशर हॅज नो सिम्पटम्स। एकदा ब्लड प्रेशर कळल्यानंतर मग पीपल स्टार्ट गेटिंग सिम्पटम्स, दे स्टार्ट गेटिंग हेडेक, दे स्टार्ट गेटिंग गिडीनेस, यू प्रिस्क्राइब एनी मेडिकेशन, ही इज एवर्स टू दॅट मेडिसिन। त्यांना वाटतं की ॲलोपॅथी मेडिसिन फारच साईड इफेक्ट्स असतो। माझे बाजूवाले बोलले की तू जाऊन आयुर्वेदिक घे, हे काय ॲलोपॅथी घेत राहतो। सो ते कॉमन चालू होतं, मग त्याच्या मनात द्वंद्व सुरू होतो आणि ही स्टार्ट्स थिंकिंग व्हाय आय एम टेकिंग ॲलोपॅथी मेडिसिन, आय शुड गो अँड टेक होमिओपॅथिक और एनी अदर। सो हिज प्रेशर symptoms starts rising. Only way to detect high blood pressure is by regular checkup, जसं मी सांगितलं, and be aware of your blood pressure readings. High blood pressure is dangerous. Okay, correct. Once you start medication, first thing, as I told you, neighbors would tell the patient that you please don't continue medicine. You have to take lifelong. Your kidneys will get fired, your brain will get fired. You will have a lot of side effects. बट अजूनपर्यंत कुठलाही रुग्ण मला विचारत नाही, अभी तक कोई भी मरीज मुझे पूछता नहीं कि ब्लड प्रेशर के साइड इफेक्ट क्या है, दवाई के साइड इफेक्ट वो देख के आता है, वो ब्लड प्रेशर का साइड इफेक्ट कभी कभी कोई पूछता है। सो दिस इज हाई ब्लड प्रेशर इज डेंजरस एंड पुट्स अ स्ट्रेन ऑन योर बॉडी, इट अफेक्ट्स योर हार्ट वर्क्स हार्डर देन बिफोर। द ब्लड प्रेशर का वाढतं, सी इट इज लाइक नो हार्ट पंप्स, सो व्हेन इट पंप्स इट थ्रोज अवे ब्लड आउटसाइड and that are carried by arteries. So in an electrical system, some of the resistance vadla, it takes more current. Similarly, the resistance of the arteries go on increasing. The arteries च्या आतमधनं cholesterolचा थर सुरुवात होते, arteries become thick. So heart has to pump at a greater force. That's why your pressure is high. So when pressure remains high, it affects the heart. So you start developing heart attack. It also affects the arteries, as I told you. High blood pressure damages the artery. They may not supply good amount of blood to all the body parts, like brain getting affected. So you get brain attacks. Eyes, vision त्रास होऊ शकतो. Patients can go have blindness. Coronary arteries over here getting involved, giving rise to heart attack. Kidney arteries getting involved, so patients develop kidney failure. This is blood pressure related, giving rise to kidney failure. Then other secondary cause, as I told you, kidneys, if they are bad, then you can have high blood pressure. High blood pressure is dangerous. Or as I told you, can cause kidney disease or eye problem. तो अपने को दवा लेनी है बराबर, अपनी किडनी को संभालनी है, अपने आंखें को संभालनी है, तो उसके लिए दवा लेनी जरूरी है और बराबर लेनी पड़ेगी। High blood pressure can harden your arteries, as I told you. See, this is all various complications related to high blood pressure. Now, before that, lot of etiological factors like stress. See, when it comes to blood pressure or heart problems, there are a lot of etiological factors. Formerly, it was family history, smoking, hypertension, diabetes. Then so many things that will come where you can get high blood pressure or heart problems. So today it is stress. You may do a lot of exercise. At the age of 40, you do a lot of exercise. In this office, the boss may be having a treadmill in his office. after every 1 hour after he finishes work, he may do some treadmill exercise for 20 minutes. Then he sits back to work. He will not smoke a single smoke a cigarette. He will not have a drink.
सचिन हाय
Totally
लेंगे
pure.
सुनो ना
Here and back
इसको अभी
with
गणेश
all
को
the
अपने
restrictions.
एक मेल भेजाना ये लीगल केस का लिस्ट ऑफ लीगल केसेस जो आपका चल रहा है क्रिमिनल
In
मैटर्स
spite of all these things,
कितने हैं
there are people who get
21
heart
केस
problem
कुछ
and
भेजा है ना उसमें लोगों का नाम दिया है
first etiological factor is stress, second is stress, third is stress, then you will have other factors which give rise to heart problems or hypertension. So what are investigation doctor would advise you in hypertension? One is X-ray chest to see the size of the heart, ECG, urine test, and blood lipids. Lipids sagana mahiti hai, cholesterol, everybody knows. High cholesterol, good cholesterol, bad cholesterol. So these things are abnormal in patients with blood pressure, or you have to see whether they have got bad cholesterol and good cholesterol in proper values. And even blood sugar to be measured to find out if he has got diabetes. So what happens is certain medicines in blood pressure can increase your blood sugar, or certain tablets related to hypertension can increase your lipid levels. At the same time, kidney function should be checked. Electrolytes like sodium and potassium to be checked, because certain medicines when you give, sometimes the sodiums can go down and patient can become drowsy and unconscious with certain anti-hypertensive medicines where you have a diuretic in that. Then you advise a sonography of the abdomen to see how the kidneys are placed in this person. Even you do renal Doppler, what they say, and 2D echocardiography to see what is the heart size and how much is heart involved, what is the thickness of the ventricle. All these things are measured by 2D echo. And ejection fraction, pumping ability of the heart, has it gone down with blood pressure? That has to be seen. So high blood pressure is treatable, don't worry. Even if you start medicines, blood pressure comes down, then you have to be regular with the doctor. When the blood pressure is totally normal, we are there to stop the medicine. And at the same time, we'll call you back after 15 days or call you back after a month and check blood pressure. If it's still normal, then fine, you can continue like that. But please keep on checking blood pressure regularly. And once again, when it rises, that is the time again you might have to start medication. Almost everyone with high blood pressure can bring their BP number down with lifestyle changes, medicines or both. Lifestyle changes are easy to talk and difficult to practice. Lifestyle changes. Now, you people are working here. Your father, mother, or your grandfathers work from 9 to 4, 8 hours job. Now you have to work at least for 14 to 15 hours, 16 hours. If you are working from home, that's a big syndrome by itself. Working from home, or during the lockdown period, that a big volume I would like to write down, or I might produce a picture on that. Lockdown syndrome. It's a movie should come there. Lockdown syndrome. What all problems come across? Here you are lucky. Acuitas company has called you here to work, so you can interact with your male and female friends equally. And you go out, you meet your people. You have a cup of tea and coffee. When you are in the house, you are locked in the small room with your only single wife there, and see her continuously, and you get bored. That is what is happening in people who are sitting home at home and working. Their blood pressure is high. I would like to make a survey over here. Blood pressure sitting in the office and blood pressure sitting at home. That is very bad for people. Pressures are very high, and those people come and tell me, sir, my computer starts at say 9 o'clock night, at 12 o'clock only it will get off. And if from the kitchen there's a pressure cooker voice, I have to tell my wife, please tone down the pressure cooker's voice because I am in a meeting over here. Okay, that is one thing. Another thing, if you have a small house, a wife is permanently in the kitchen because husband is working in one room and the child is again doing some studying online. So I have one family where the wife complained, I had to sit in the kitchen. There's nowhere else I can sit because these are the problems. So work from home is a big syndrome by itself, and people are finding it difficult. Maybe when you work from home, corporate companies can always save on the electricity and the coffee, tea to the office work. Am I right? Many deaths can be prevented if hypertension is found early and managed properly. How to control blood pressure? Reduce weight if overweight or obese. Everybody knows. I tell my patients, if you want to gift your wife on her birthday, gift a weighing machine if she is overweight. She can check her weight and then get it done properly. And another thing, if somebody is having blood pressure, formerly, suddenly a son-in-law from abroad would send a BP apparatus to his father-in-law. Please have this BP apparatus. Now, fortunately, we have a lot of BP apparatus in Indian markets. Have a healthy diet rich in fruits and vegetables and low in fat. This is what the diet one should take. Limit alcohol intake. Avoid use of tobacco. Limit alcohol intake. Some people said that one pack is okay. Okay, I said that is okay. Half a pint of beer is okay. Okay. And wife would slowly tell me, "Asa sangu naka." ते जास्त पितात तुम्ही सांगितलं तुमची परमिशन आहे मी सांगितलं थोडं नाही that is what if you cross the limit then what happens your liver gets fired so whatever advantage you want to have with alcohol that goes away so you limit level of alcohol or don't take if you not take exercise regularly fine once you get blood pressure and heart problems suddenly a person goes and buys a Reebok shoe he buys a Bermuda then goes to then starts gets himself registered to various gyms he pays there then he goes and does exercise he comes outside evening he has got a good milkshake and all those things so whatever exercise you do that goes away simple exercise would be just walking for 30 minutes per day for 5 days a week is enough you don't have to go to all those hi-fi gyms stop stressing and start living avoid alcohol, avoid smoking. That is worst. Smoking is the dangerous thing today. So many of the patients who are young heart attacks, young hypertensive, 50 to 60% people are smokers. Now, in fact, smoking is less what it was formerly. Do you agree? Yeah. Smoking has come down. People don't smoke. Formerly it was on college days and all. Now it is less. Now the other things have started. No? Alcohol and various drug addictions and all this stuff. Lifestyle modification. If you just reduce your weight by a few kgs, you can drop down your blood pressure. Eating diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and low-fat diet can definitely bring down your blood pressure. That's called a DASH diet. Dietary sodium. Sodium should be limited 2 to 6 grams per day. Don't keep any salt shakers on the table. So don't add extra salt to whatever food has been done to you and kept ready to you. Physical activities, as I told you, engage in regular aerobic physical activities such as brisk walking, at least 30 minutes per day. Most days of the week, if you do that, that is enough. That also can bring down your blood pressure. Moderation of alcohol consumption. They give now limit consumption to no more than 2 drinks, 1 ounce or 30 ml of ethanol, 24 ounces of beer, or 1 ounce, 10 ounces of wine. Okay, this people see, then they see only drinking alcohol. With alcohol, you tend to eat other things, salty things, and lot of fried things. That then eating such things, your advantage is lost of alcohol. Maintain normal blood sugar levels. That is again important. Maintain normal cholesterol levels. Take your BP medicines regularly. Consult your doctor for regular blood pressure checkups. So many times people go to their general practitioner. What they say, "Are मला सर्दीची गोळी लिहून दे. सर्दी खोकला ताप लिहून दे." He must be 40 years old. If he checks the blood pressure, he says, "तुम्हाला काय करायचं check? सर्दी खोकलाची गोळी द्या." So the doctor writes prescription tablet. And his blood pressure is never checked. He once lands up in an hospital, his pressure is found to be high. So even at the general practitioner level, if they check blood pressure whenever they come, at least once you get it checked, that is more important. Now, if you want about heart attacks, I think it's enough. So blood pressure, huh? Can. Okay, this is ischemic heart disease. apple a day keeps doctor away. So ischemic heart disease, angina. What is angina? Angina हा शब्द तुम्ही भरपूर ऐकला असेल. Angina is chest pain which occurs during exertion. Now why it occurs? Because your heart muscles get less blood supply. So these are the coronaries. There is a blockage आल्यामुळे you start getting chest pain. So that is angina. So now here you have a picture like showing, see, cholesterol getting deposited in the arteries. So this artery is narrow. This is okay. So because of this, people start getting chest pain. So who is at risk? Less active style people, age more than 60 years, diabetics, those who eat a lot of cholesterol in their diet, then male gender get heart attacks more commonly, high blood pressure, smokers. Again, the risk factors for hypertension and ischemic heart disease are nearly the same. Angina, this is a sort of pain which you get in the chest, going to the jaw and to the ears and to the left side, left arm. So many people with left arm pain suddenly they ring me up in the night. My arm is paining. So they come down running. ECG is taken. He said, nothing wrong. You have to go to orthopedic. No, orthopedic is okay. Let him sleep now. We can go tomorrow. That's no problem. So we have ruled out heart problem. So left hand pain, many of them are scared and they come running for an ECG. So this is what the heart is over here. So the pain radiates along the inner border of the left hand. That is anginal pain. Sometimes the blood vessels totally get blocked, where you get heart attack. If the artery is not blocked, then you get angina. While walking, you start getting pain. Whereas if the artery is totally blocked, you get heart attack. Classic heart attack symptoms: nausea, vomiting, sweating, anxiety, crushing chest pain, difficulty in breathing. Many times you have patients who have little sweating. They come running to the doctor to get an ECG done. Then you have to tell them, at the outside temperature is so high, so you are going to sweat. Okay, you have come here, so why not take an ECG? One gentleman phoned me up from his AC room cabin. I am sweating. I said, okay, be handled. Arey, office AC, do AC chalta hai. Still I am sweating. Then come down, take an ECG. I get an heart attack. You get an heart attack. You didn't have chest pain. So many diabetics may not have chest pain classical, where they can suddenly ECG may show suddenly. Why sweating? The blood pressures come down. That's why they sweat. And so stop physical activity and exercise immediately if you experience chest pain. Rest in a well-ventilated room. Take the medications prescribed by your doctor, like nitrates, which they keep under the tongue. Call your doctor immediately. In city, at least you have doctors who are available. ECG machines are available. In the villages, like even in Maharashtra, certain deep interiors, you go. ECG, for an ECG patient has to travel 20 kilometers. That is a problem. But still they are happy over there. We over here are polluted with less all the lifestyle problems, and we develop all these problems. So what are do's and don'ts? Eat well, healthy food to control your weight, exercises to be done regularly, eat medications, and don't eat fried food, don't smoke. Do not ignore your symptoms, act promptly. Do not take any medicine without consulting the doctor. Do not get emotionally upset or stressed. Now see, there's another thing where patients complain of chest pain, and it is attributed at acidity. Indians are very much obsessed with acidity and gas problem. And motion, if he doesn't pass motion for a day, he gets upset. In the hospital, many of them don't eat well, so they are constipated. I tell them, you pass good motion at your home in your own toilet. You go by train, you go outside, you feel sick to go into any of the. So that is the commonest cause of constipation. That is the reason why Bharat Gas Limited has come. Gas problem in Bharatiya patients. What are the investigations carried out in ischemic heart disease? Take an ECG. Then coming to acidity problem, see, a patient with heart attack can have chest pain after meals. Don't consider somebody above 40-45. If he gets chest pain after having a heavy meal and he starts walking, if he complains of chest pain, It is not acidity, it is angina. It is called post-lunch or postprandial angina. So these are the patients who have got heart problems. So why they get heart problems? Why they get pain is because after meals, blood is diverted to the stomach. Less goes to the heart in normal person. Those who have got blockages, if blood supply goes less, these patients will complain of chest pain. Okay, so don't give any antacid. Don't give all those ranitidine or omeprazole, pantocid. Everything is available at home. It is you have to get yourself checked. Take an ECG. So again, ECG during resting phase would be normal. If they make them exercise, then ECG would be normal. So investigations are like ECG. X-ray chest, fine, to see the heart size. Then echocardiogram to see what is the pumping ability of the heart, and what are the valves, how they are. Then treadmill test. If supposing somebody says that he has chest pain on walking, but at rest I'm normally, ECG is normal at rest, then you advise them treadmill test. Again, treadmill is the most dangerous test. You have to see ascertain that he has no chest pain 4 to 5 days prior to doing this test. So when you do treadmill test, when patient starts walking, his ECG becomes abnormal. If it's abnormal, this is a sign where he can have blockages. Then this is the angiography lab where you do angiography and find out where are the blockages. Take regular treatment for angina, maybe beta blockers, nitrates, aspirin is the drug, and all these antiplatelet agents. After angiography, if there is a blockage, single, double block, you can do balloon angioplasty. This was guide wire with the balloon. So these are all the cholesterol plaques which are seen in the artery. So that can be pushed with this balloon angioplasty and then put a stent. This is a wire-like thing. This is a stent. Okay, these are the stents which you put. If the patient has multiple blocks, then he goes for this bypass surgery. Bypass surgery is like you put a flyover across this block. So blood will go from here, no blood goes from here, and then it goes further. So that prevents the muscle damage by doing bypass surgery or angioplasty. So remain healthy. That is my message. Thank you.
So you want to encourage some questions?
Yeah. Anyone has some questions can ask. Chai, without sugar. Any questions? Either you understood everything or you're not understood.
I just wanted to know, like, there are a lot of reports which are saying that post-COVID, there are different, I mean, all these parameters are altered, So what are your views on this?
Yeah. We have to discuss that COVID. Corona came to India in December 2019. All in the world, actually. From China, it got imported to India. So first case somewhere in December 19, then Indian scenario was in January, where people started seeing COVID. Those days it was not very severe. People did suffer, but still there were certain people who had developed chest problems and they died because of the chest problems, lung problems. Now parameters like D-dimer is raised. This is what COVID causes a lot of clotting problems. See, blood which flows smoothly in a COVID patient, there are a lot of clotting problems that gives rise to increased D-dimer. With this clotting, people did develop heart attacks, paralytic attacks. So that was very common. Then you had the other markers like ferritin levels. Then you had these LDH levels going up. These things were common in patients who had that cytokine storm. So people were treated either with steroids, and then the famous drug remdesivir. All those drugs were used. Then tocilizumab was used even in those patients who had these particular problems. In COVID, a lot of things went wrong. Now in the second wave, we see even young deaths happening in COVID patients. Our COVID patient is discharged, he comes home. After 10-15 days, he develops a heart attack. Here again, when you do an angiography in these patients, coronaries are normal, but some clot came in between and it occluded the coronary arteries and developed a heart attack. But the coronary angiography after some time, after some days when you do, it is normal. Yeah. Yeah, can you hear me? Light gaya. आएगा. Yes.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah, no, what to do? रुकावट के लिए खेद है. रुकावट में एडवर्टाइजमेंट नहीं आएगा, नहीं तो सर्टन बेनिटो वाले दिखा देते थे.
So you ask any more questions?
Any more questions?
Normally after post dinner.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question that, nowadays, everybody is having pulse oximeter at home,
Yes.
Yes.
and, everybody is checking the pulse. So sometimes the pulse is high, sometimes it is even 50 or even. So is there a correlation between pulse and hypertension as such?
Yes. Now the
Or
question.
hypertension maybe?
Yeah, 1 minute. Everybody has got all these gadgets now. Thermometer. Formerly only thermometer used to be at home. Today there is thermometer, pulse oximeter, BP apparatus, and sugar monitoring as well. One thing is absent is doctor in the house. So these 4 things.
Nebulizer also.
A nebulizer also. If a person having COPD, then there were these oxygen concentrators. It's not that only COVID period. Before that also patients who had chronic lung disease did keep nebulizers at home. Okay, now pulse oximeter. Yeah. The pulse rate goes up. It depends on in which situation you are seeing the pulse rate. Okay. If you are overworked, your pulse rate will go up. If you take a hot tea and coffee and immediately check your pulse rate, it will be higher. Even your blood pressures go up. So these are the times where the pulse rate would go up. If pulse rate remains around 45-50, and you have to check whether he is on any beta blocker group of drugs, if he is taking any of these medicines. If he is on these medicines, the pulse rate would be lower. Or if the pulse rate doesn't go up even with exercise, then we are dealing with sinus bradycardia or sinus node dysfunction symptoms. Now, post-COVID, most of them have a higher pulse rate. So many of them complain 120, 130 pulse rate. First thing you think of COVID and other things, please rule out thyroid problems. Thyrotoxicosis, hyperthyroidism will give rise to high pulse rate and low pulse rate in hypothyroidism. So these are the things one has to rule out. And even fever pulse rate can go up. Pulse oximeter, that's the big thing.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Any more question?
And measuring blood pressure is also important. People have home BP monitoring now. As she's told me that so many people have so many gadgets. So one of them is BP method. One should measure blood pressure when you are quiet, silent, not being fighting with your wife or husband. that time the blood pressure will go up. So you are very silent. You should not have taken tea or coffee 15-20 minutes before. You should not have taken a hot bath or a cold bath. Be cool, relaxed, and then blood pressure should be measured. Blood pressure should be measured in a sitting position. And you should have gadgets where they cover the arm, not the wrist and thumb. So those gadgets to be used. You can use any model blood pressure apparatus you are having and check blood pressure. Now, pressure is one thing. When you go off to sleep, during sleeping period, the blood pressure is down, low. Say, suppose you sleep at 10 o'clock, slowly blood pressure comes down. And then when you get up at 5, 6 o'clock, blood pressure starts rising. If there is too much rise in blood pressure, that is bad. That's called hypertensive surge. This is the period when patient starts getting complications related to hypertension. So many heart attacks occur in the early morning period. Paralytic strokes occur in the early morning period. And patients developing hypertensive heart failure, suddenly patients become breathless. They are more common in the morning hours. That is because of the hypertensive surge. And those people whom the blood pressure doesn't drop in sleep, they are also bad. These are called non-dippers. Non-dippers suffer from heart problems, kidney problems. So that is about blood pressure. So when you get up, blood pressure maybe slightly high, then it will go down. And by evening, your pressure again starts rising. If you're traveling by train from BT to Thane, Thane to BT, by evening, your blood pressure would be higher. Or too much stressful job. And now there is another problem. People doing all these call jobs. Okay. Call center jobs.
Also,
Or people who work for American people.
timings,
Indians working for American people.
American timings.
Yeah, American timings are odd. So that during night their pressures would be higher. We don't know. So there's a circadian rhythm is broken down. Your biological clock gets disturbed.
Doctor, one more thing, that is, currently it is observed that, many people are unable to sleep properly because there is a definitely sleep disorders, or maybe, for any particular reason. So the improper sleep and blood pressure or hypertension, is there a relationship?
Exactly. One thing is got sleep apnea, which I told you. Patients may snore during the sleep. If somebody is snoring, please rule out thyroid problems. Patient who is very obese will have these snoring problems. It is very difficult to lie down supine. Either in left lateral position, when you sleep, you get good sleep. When you are lying flat, this is the time when people snore and get that sleep disorder. There is some condition called as sleep apnea, which can be studied by sleep monitors. With that, if you find your carbon dioxide levels go up during that sleep or oxygen drops, then they are given certain BiPAP machines to sleep. That is called sleep disorder. Those who have lack of sleep do develop a lot of problems. Heart problems and hypertension, all those things are common during sleep disorders. So people tend to take some tablet or the other for sleeping purpose. And nowadays the sleep disorder is too common when you work for 14-16 hours. My wife every day reads the newspaper, something about the sleep is always there. And she calls me up and tells me, please read this, you're not sleeping well.
Right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
You had some question. Sir, normally nowadays, I have come across many of my close friends, relatives, or some of their friends, wherein the patient is age is between 30 to 40. He has no any cardiac symptoms. He's not on any medication. Post lunch, he complains of a little bit of acidity. He takes
Antacid, yeah, right.
And early morning, he suffers a massive heart attack, and he's no more. So, what is that one particular precaution or one particular advice that you would like to give? What should be common tests that should be conducted?
At the age of 30, if somebody dying is very dangerous thing. Here, mostly many times, if you do postmortem, you will find only blood clotting, no blockages like that, only blood. Suddenly, blood can clot, and patients can develop a sudden heart attack. Age of 30s, we have seen angiographies being done with multiple blocks. People have undergone bypass age of 30, 35 also. This is common in Indian patients because the Indian patients have high triglycerides, low HDL cholesterol, and high cholesterol. And even their LDL cholesterol is high. So this triad causes atherosclerosis earlier. If a person is smoker, again earlier atherosclerosis they can develop. And don't think somebody who's over-exercising and doing a lot of yogas will not get anything. Even a yogic fellow doing a lot of exercise, I have seen developing heart attacks. Marathon runners get heart attack. Marathon trainers also get heart attack. They are also getting a lot of blockages. So anything in excess exercise damages the coronary. There's a lot of inflammation, oxidation which occurs inside the coronaries, and then they get inflamed, and then you develop. So everything should be in moderation.
So what is it one particular?
No, even this sudden death at the age of 30, 40, you'll see only in cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai, major cities, but in villages and all, pollution, a lot of pollution, maybe then. Yes.
Sir, any particular exercise do you recommend for keeping your cardiac health well?
I think walking would be the best exercise, half an hour of walking every day. Instead of doing all that gym work and all. Somebody above 40, 45, it's not good. Even if you're going to the gym, please get your heart checked. Get an ECG done. Maybe get a medical treadmill done before entering the gym. There are certain deaths which have occurred suddenly when they go to the gym. Because when you go into a gym, there is another problem is there is a trainer over there. And if you are going to the gym to get your weight to lose your weight, so he'll make you stand on the weighing machine every day. If he finds 100 grams more that particular day, he will fire you. So you over-exercise yourself, and these are the problems. So walking would be the best exercise. Somebody was whether jogging. Yeah, if you are okay, you can jog. But see, your knees are okay. Today with obesity, a lot of people have knee problems, ankle problems.
Right.
Okay.
Sir, we are office going people. So what happens is we start a day at early at 8:30 and end the day at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And what happens, we are not able to see the sun. So does vitamin D and hypertension has a relation?
Yes. Vitamin D, low vitamin D and hypertension have some relation, but not proven. But certain studies they have made even for heart attack and vitamin D. So when you don't see the sun, that is the major problem in every house, every person. So you estimate your vitamin D levels and get it replenished by the tablets, vitamin D. So even the calcium levels are low. So if your vitamin D levels are low, the calcium also becomes low. So when you eat both of them together, the calcium levels can be replenished. I think then you should have an office where sunlight should come.
Any more questions? Is there any more questions, sir would love to answer? Otherwise,
Sir,
yeah.
Sir, one question, that any specific recommendation for hypotension, not hypertension, but hypotension?
See, there is no condition called as low blood pressure. Okay. Normal Indian women generally have a very blood pressure maybe 100/70. Okay. If you are symptomatic with hypotension, what is symptoms? Suddenly your blood pressure goes down 90/60 and you start feeling dizzy and you fall off. Then there are certain medications which are given to increase your blood pressure. Certain steroid preparations are given. You are advised to take excess salt and all to maintain your blood pressure. That is about hypotension. Then there is another condition called low blood pressure. Somebody is a particular person has BP of 140/90 all throughout. And on one particular day, you find his blood pressure is 90/60. You ask him, what is your problem? He would say, I had diarrhea. Severe diarrhea, vomiting, where the fluid is lost, your blood pressure can come down. That is one. Second, would be a heart attack. You ask him for chest pain, sweating. In heart attacks involving the lower part of the heart, your blood pressure goes down. So they are where the medications are different and you're really having hypotension. That is called hypotension. So somebody, if you check his BP, there are certain people who have blood pressure of 100/70 throughout. They say, मेरा BP तो low ही रहता है, मेरे को कुछ नहीं, मेरे को टेंशन ही नहीं है, तो क्या?
नहीं. Sir, I asked you this.
Developing low BP suddenly is dangerous. That is.
I asked you this question because my BP, whenever I checked it, 60/90. You know, for last
Working well, you look fine, fit. Yeah. So don't worry about that. You need not restrict your salt, and your diabetes is not there, I believe. Salt and sugar you take regularly.
Yeah.
You want to increase your pressure, fight with your boss. Sorry.
Thank you, sir.
There's boss at home also, na? Boss at home.
One more question from my end. What is the actual normal blood pressure? A lot of guidelines recommend 120/80, then 130/80, then 140/90 is also okay. But exactly into the current scenario, what do you feel? What is the right option?
No.
Or what is the right blood pressure?
If by recent guidelines or borderlines, whatever they say, it should be 150 and 120/80. Something more than even 121 is called pre-hypertension. Okay. Then you have stage 1 and all those hypertension. And it's very difficult. Elderly people having blood pressure, they have a slightly higher blood pressure. To bring down their blood pressure is very difficult. You bring down to 120/80, again they will have hypotension and suddenly they feel giddy and vomiting and all those things. So we have to be careful. Again, by Guidelines and books, it should be less than 120/80.
But is it practically in Indian scenario, is it 120/80 it is done, or 130/80 is also?
No, we go by, see again, how you take the blood pressure, home BP monitoring versus office BP monitoring. Why there something called as white coat hypertension. Inside the cabin, blood pressures may be high. So you can give them a gadget called ambulatory BP monitoring, 24 hours BP monitoring, and then record their BP during sleep and during daytime and all, before labeling them as in hypertension. You're right, 120/80 is there. Something more than 120/80 should be considered pre-hypertension or hypertension. Then keep a watch on this. If they go more than 130/91, you start medications.
Okay.
These
Thank you.
guidelines keep on changing. Yeah.
Huh.
Pharma companies also doing that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Like vaccine, so many control is there. Chalo, okay. Nice
Thank you, sir.
meeting you all. Thank you.
Thank you,
you
sir.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, thank you so much. We'll just please.
मजा आ गया उल्टा सुल्टा बोल दिया